Good morning, everybody. We are today in Mark chapter 8, towards the end now. I'm actually going to read it to you because it's just a few verses. So I think you can bear with me for that. I'm going to wait until someone logs on though, because I don't want to be on my own. I'm hoping for Nick at least. Come on, Nick. Come on. There's one viewer. Who is it? Who could it be? Nick, is it you? Say hi if it's you, whoever you are. Anyway, we'll get down to Mark chapter 8, verses 27 to 30. I'm here at the sanctuary, guessing it's Nick, and one other. So, anyway, stop rambling, Meg. Mark chapter 8, 27 to 30. Jesus and his disciples went on to the villages around Caesarea Philippi. On the way he asked them, "Who do people say I am?" They replied, "Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others one of the prophets. But what about you?" he asked. "Who do you say I am?" Peter answered, "You are the Messiah." Jesus warned them not to tell anyone about him. So it's an interesting passage. If you remember, we have seen the disciples not really understand who Jesus is. Jesus is doing miracles and they're kind of like, what's going on? I don't get it. And then Jesus heals a blind man. And then suddenly the disciples, or at least Peter, does get it. Peter says, well, all these other people are saying that you're like a dead prophet that's come back or something like that, but I say that you're the Messiah. So what's changed for Peter? Why has he gone from not having a clue to suddenly understanding who Jesus is? And I think the difference is, and you can read it, the same story but slightly differently in the book of Matthew, which is Matthew's account of Jesus. The difference is that God has revealed the truth to him, and he's made this kind of right, I guess you can call it declaration, that Jesus is the Messiah, and will follow Peter, maybe not so tightly through Mark, but you can read about him in some of the other stories about Jesus, and he doesn't get it all right from here on. Like, he's doing really well at this point. It's been revealed to him who Jesus is. He gets it. Okay, so Jesus must be the Messiah. But then that doesn't suddenly mean that he behaves amazingly all the way through, or that he believes really strongly all the way through. And I think that sometimes we guilt ourselves because we think, do you know what, I believe, but I don't really understand and I don't really live properly. But the point is that that's a really great place to start. Like, just confessing it and saying, do you know what, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, I believe that you are who you say you are in the Bible. I don't get it. I don't really know what that means, but I'm going to start by saying I believe that you are the Messiah. And that is a really great place to start. So yeah, hope that encourages you.